Now, ma'am, you said it's a promissory note and not a contract. Now, you're wrong on that too. A promissory note is indeed a contract that is considered a negotiable instrument. This classification is supported by various legal sources and case law. A promissory note is defined as a negotiable instrument under the Uniform Commercial Code according to the UCC. A negotiable instrument must be a written, unconditional promise or order to pay a fixed amount of money, payable to bearer or to order. Okay, so you can go, but contractual nature of promissory notes. In addition to being a negotiable instrument, a promissory note is fundamentally a contract. It evidences a debt and specifies the terms under which one party will pay money to another. Even if a promissory note lacks an element, element, it doesn't say elements, plural, it says even if a promissory note lacks an element essential for negotiability, it remains a simple contract. This is not just supported in case law, this is supported in corpus juris secundum under the section called contracts. It's also under the section in corpus juris secundum called bills and notes, because one of the things that they have in common that every contract has to have consideration. And both the contracts law in corpus juris secundum and in bills and notes both have an extensive section on consideration. Now, to your premise that everything is prepaid, you have no evidence that it's prepaid. And if you're going to quote HJR 192, it's not even a law. It has no force and effect. Now, public law, let's see, you got 48 Stat 112 and Public Law 73 10, which is the law. I will never use HJR 192. Because why? One, could it be prepaid? Yes, but you have no evidence that they actually take it to the Treasury. What you do have evidence, and the law says they can do this, is they securitize the note before it ever goes to the Treasury. It does not go to the Treasury for many, many years. Want evidence of that? Look at the national debt clock. Look at the derivatives market. They securitize the note. They're not taking it directly to the Treasury to receive any kind of payment, even though 12 USC 411 says they can. That's not what they're doing. So you can, if you make the argument in court, oh, that it's prepaid, the judge is going to laugh at you.